Does Pedigree play any role? From where does the person come? Which institute did they do their MBA from? This and that. Do you
Yeah.
have while building your team? Have you ever paid attention to that?
I did. It's a conflict. It's an ongoing conflict, but majorly still, and I might offend a lot of people, but I don't think there's any value.
Hmm.
I really have seen people that I couldn't stand for a day in the team coming from prestigious institutes, and I had to ask them to get out.
Hmm.
Um, I think, unfortunately, these institutes are great, probably at improving the IQ of the people, but any other Q is not there.
Hmm.
And I think there are certain traits that are unnecessarily built up while you are at that premier institutions. And I love those institutions. They didn't think this through. Probably they are good, but individuals and the gangs and the people I've met, not really. I don't. I in every time I've interviewed or come across talent, that has not played anything at all. And I've always seen people outperforming who are coming more from tier 2 cities also.
Right.
Coming, the level of hunger they have, the level of curiosity which I look for they have is outstanding. And some of the only people that I found really amazing is folks who have worked for 10 years or 15 years and have then studied something in a good university. Now they are different. I think those, probably the courses are also great, and the people are amazing there, but not like folks who have studied in the best of the institution just as a part of their education growing
Right.
up. That hasn't really excited me at all.
Right.
So yeah.
Right. I agree with you because while building my own team as well, because I come from an IIM and I was open to having people from IIM join the team. And while my co-founder was my batchmate, when we started interviewing, we thought, okay, because when you're building a startup, you're bootstrapped, you don't have too much money to shell out, so you maybe start out with internships that you can offer to people from these B schools, while your full-time employees are from other B schools which do not expect that much from you. So our experience was not what we had expected it to be. So that's something that I think a lot of institutes which are considered to be prestigious should be listening, because there's something negative that is being added as a layer on top of the student that you are putting out in the market, and maybe the institute is not doing that voluntarily. But there's a sense of humility that is lacking across a lot of individuals coming out of these institutes, and there is this whole branded thappa that they carry, and they forget that there is an identity of their own that they need to create, which has to be different from the institute that they are coming from. So that's something that I hope educational institutes pay heed to, and maybe try and bring out that humility and the EQ aspect in the students that pass out from these institutes as well.